When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, June 12th, and we are back after a short break. I went on a hiatus and I took the fellas off with me. What's going on, boys?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back, kid. Good to see you stateside for a big game today.
I know, straight back for the World Cup. As two of the three of us are proud of our country. The third one's from Italy.
Yeah, it sucks to be an Italian this summer because, that's 8 years straight and no World Cup. Or should I say 7 since the last one was in the winter? I don't know.
Yeah, stinks to be an Italian. But us Americans, we're ready for tonight at 9. And very, very, very excited for it. If you don't have World Cup fever, you got to get it. It's sweeping across America.
Yeah, we got done with day one yesterday. We got 26 more days of straight soccer. There's more on top of that 26. I'm just talking straight days.
There you go. There's our talking soccer. And we're going to hop into it today real our because Anthony doesn't care. We're talking to our listing agents today because, frankly, our buyer's agents love us. Buyer's agents are talking to us daily. We're working with them. We're doing cost sheets. We're getting pre-approved. But sometimes because of the seller's market the last few years, our listing agents forget about us, but we're here for them too. Right, Tom?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we want to help. Our goal is to obviously get a buyer in a home, but there's only one way to get a buyer in a home is to get a listing sold. So if these listing agents aren't able to move some of these houses that are sitting on market, then I feel like we're not helping them do their job. We're not doing our job. We need to figure out how to get buyers in these empty houses.
And Anth, it's simple. I know on the real estate side, everyone loves to talk about the purchase price. But on the buyer side, we know they're not really looking at the purchase price. They're looking at the monthly payment, and that's where we can come in to help.
Yeah, I think it's definitely solid. I mean, payment's always been the important part of home buying. It's not the price, it's the payment. It has to be affordable. I mean, we say it all the time. Affordability is where it's at, and that's what clients need to.
Yeah, for sure. And if you can pull up what we're here to do to help our listing agents, we're calling it the West Penn Listing Advantage. And what that is instead of just marketing the home, with our help, you can market the payments, because we know on the lending side, buyers are looking at the payment. So I know the most common thing, Tom, everyone's always doing $400,000 listing, right? How many bedrooms? But let's advertise what that's going to cost a month. Maybe offering a seller buy down, comparing that to what they're paying in rent currently could make the difference if they want to get in that home.
Yeah, the only time that $400,000 is going to actually matter is if it is a cash deal and somebody's actually paying $400,000. When you're financing, all you care about is the monthly payment. The monthly payment is always the most important thing, because you get paid maybe twice a month, maybe you get paid once a month, and then you have bills every month. There is a ratio that you got to meet to live, to stay afloat. If not, you go underwater. So that monthly payment is so important to a buyer to make sure that they can afford something.
And of course, this payment is with a 6.52% APR. But whenever you're showing payments, you can differentiate from every other listing. You can generate some buzz because you're getting actual payment info. And instead of just dropping the price, Anth, if you're having trouble selling it, offer that seller buy down, get the buyer an interest rate lower than they can do anywhere else, or at least compete with what those new construction builders are doing.
Yeah, I mean, offering the seller's assistance over a price reduction, yes, it might help with the MLS, redistributing that listing back out to the world. But offering the seller's assistance is going to be so much, about $36 for every 5,000 in price reduction. But we could take that same money and utilize that for multiple, that is going to save the client so much more over that time and on a monthly basis to help them be able to buy under a more.
Couldn't have said it better right there. And I mean, it's all about getting the home sold. So I get it. If you got the listing that got 10 or 15 offers, you don't necessarily need a lending side. You're not needing open house flyers. You're not needing different ways to market your home. But there's plenty of properties out there right now that are sitting for 45, 60, 75 days. And instead of just going back to your seller and talking about dropping price, let's get creative. Let's show monthly payment. Let's show how you can get a better interest rate on this home than other homes on the market. There are better ways, Tom, for sellers to advertise and save them money in the long run rather than just dropping that price.
Yeah, and I actually talked to an agent out of one of our offices here with Berkshire this week about it. And, we're just trying to figure out ways to help the seller move that property while it might not be selling. And oftentimes it is the payment. So people want to look at that. So yes, that is a great way. Bring us in, help us advertise. We'll help you advertise. We got to figure out a plan. And like Anthony always says, the pre-offer huddle is the easiest way because we're all there talking about the same thing. We often talk about the pre-offer huddle just on the buy side, but we're more than happy to talk to a listing agent to try to figure out how to market that property and get a buyer in there. Because we know if we help the listing agent get that buyer, they will give us return buyer back. So it all works out. It's just good business.
It's very simple. We are here. If you have a listing, you're stuck, you're frustrated, your seller is frustrated, give us a call. Let's talk it over. Let's do a pre-offer huddle, the Anthony special, and let's get your home sold and get a good buyer in there. So that's all we got today. Short and sweet on this USA Friday. Get to your local sporting goods store. Wear your red, white, and blue. Cheer on America this evening because this is the World Cup on our home soil. And Tom, we know that doesn't happen very often.
This is the first time I'm loving it. We're going to be able to see every game. It's in our time zone. So we'll be able to watch every game. They're usually on from about 2 to midnight at this point, but enjoy it. It's once in a lifetime thing. And I think that the USA are going to turn some heads. So we'll see what happens.
Anth, you got any cheer for your second country, America?
Let's go USA.
There you go. See you guys next week.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony, oh, they